Good afternoon friends. In this video we are going to learn about how to pass the data to the view which we have just created. So in the last video you have learned that we created a view called home, and here in this route /home I'm passing some data to the home view. So this is passed as associative arrays, kind of say key value pair, where in the box bracket you write name and then double fat arrow and then you write Gangadhar Pandey. So the name is the key and the Gangadhar Pandey is the value. Now go to the home.blade.php and to receive that value with the help of the key that is name. So in the paragraph what I'm going to do that I'm going to double quote and then write $name. So now this is done. Let me refresh the web browser and follow the link. So let's see how it's representing. So /home we need to do, this is the home and our route is /home. So type /home, enter, and then you see the Gangadhar Pandey is getting displayed there because that is the name. Now let me go back to the route again, and there you see that I have passed box name. So I can pass another set of value, another set of data, you can say email. Now write also comma and then single quote email, double fat arrow, and then just write any random email. So I write my email @gmail.com and save. So that was name and this is email. So and I can take these two are sufficient, or you can take the country name. So I take another variable, this is the key is country and the name and type it as India. So save, and then I go to the home.blade.php and to receive that value first let me make some adjustments so that you can see its name, and then again an email and again the double curly bracket and write $email, and then we have a country. So and country, and again to get that particular value for key country you write in the double quote country, $country. So save, and then I refresh the browser. So there you will see yes, so name Gangadhar Pandey and spelling is wrong, email but value is correct, and then the country name is India. So now if I say that if I have to pass the array of arrays like the many informations and calling as information of persons, so write the $persons equals, and then inside the box bracket again you take another box array inside the array, you can say two-dimensional array kind of. So I copy this from here and paste it inside this. So I have this is the array of array and this is the array name is person. So the first it is, then I copy it again and then separated by comma I copy paste it again. So it means I have three arrays inside the arrays, then I change the name and of the value. So there, so the name I change as Sundar Pichai, and then I type the Google email name as sundarpichai @gmail.com, and he's CEO of Google, but this is not his email ID, it's just a random number. And then third one name I take it as, so let's take the Donald Trump. So I take name as, which name will be better, so Donald Trump. Okay, and the email for the Donald Trump I can just make it random, so Donald Trump @gmail.com, remove this part, and country name is US. Okay, so this is the array of arrays, and then the red, then I need to put semicolon here. Okay, now how to pass this array out of array of arrays to, and the name is person, so write box double quote and inside the double quote you can take it as persons, so persons, and then the fat arrow. So this is fat arrow, and then you type it as $person. That is the array's name, $persons. You check it out. Now how to receive this information. So since we have the array of arrays, so we can run a for loop, or so I'll use the blade syntax. So at the rate for each, and since from there I have passed it as a person, so write for each, then parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis you write persons, $persons as person. So persons, okay, and then to receive the information, what you need, that you type as $person, and then in the box bracket you write single quote key value, that is name. So $person, and then the email, same way you can write $person box email, single quote, yeah, inside the box bracket single quote email, box close. And then for country also same way you can write $person, and box, and then single quote country. So 3 keys we have: name, email, and the countries, and these are associated with. So this is just save, and then I refresh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the syntax error, or something I missed, expected box bracket. So where I missed the box bracket, so yes, here $person and single quote name, that box is missing. So first let me close the ending for each, so write end for each. Okay, so that was also missing, and then we need to close the box bracket. So it says that expecting a closing box. So yes, there $person name, this box was missing. So now here I refresh it. Oh, spelling of country is wrong, COU it should be. Okay, now save. Every time you make changes, then save it, refresh the browser, and here it goes. So you see the $Gangadhar Pandey email, and all these things are present. Now what I need to do, that we need to pass certain values. So if you want to run a for loop, like this is the for each. Suppose if I want to run a normal for loop, so I write at the rate of for $I equal to 0, and then the condition should be that the $I should be less than count function, that is in the PHP. So the count, and then you pass the name of the array, so as the $persons, and then you write semicolon and $I plus plus. This is the normal for loop syntax, and inside this loop I will be running a paragraph, and in this paragraph I'll be displaying the same name. So I can copy it from here, or I can do it, so that will save some time. Also only half copied, so what I need to do, that I just start a paragraph here. So paragraph, and so there. So let's check whether the country name is just, if we, and then I close the end. For every time you have to start a loop or condition, then you have to run. In the next video we'll run about this blade syntax, but right now it's fine. So at the rate of for, and it should be end with. So since it is an array of arrays, so I write $person and then $I. So that's where the $I means the array of arrays. So now let me refresh, it should show some. Oh, so it says undefined offset, and there it goes, that says that the undefined offset. Okay, so now I need to check why it is showing undefined offset, and we have passed this $persons. So inside this I, if I just change whether I is assuming value or so it is line number 31. So there the line number 31, this offset $I. So I just change it to 0 or 1 just to check whether it is getting the value. Okay, let me just print the whole person, but I think this will also cause error because of HTML. So this is fine, we don't need this. So what possibly can be wrong here? $person, and then I write box 0 just to check whether the first array's element, and then another box we can write the name just to check whether it is receiving value, whether $I is not associated. Let me refresh it. So same error, undefined offset 1. So okay, so go back to the code again there, and yes, so dollar should not be there because dollar is for $person, because we have passed it as only as a person. So let me refresh it. Persons, because we have passed persons in the web. Here we have passed double quote persons, so that was not a persons, it should be persons. Okay, let me go to the code, refresh to check. Now there you see that the Sundar Pichai is coming. It means that is the problem was. So now I write $I again because it's working properly. So let it go according to the loop so that I can get all the 3 different names. Yes, so now it's fine. So this is working. Okay, and then $persons as person, and this is person. So these minor differences you need to remember, otherwise it will cause problem. But the problem is that we don't have to do all this using this one, because normally we receive the data from the database. We don't generally pass the array of values or the values like this. So again I go back to this, and this is for loop. So 2 times we are printing for each, and the for loop both are doing the same thing, but only the syntax is different. So there it says this is $persons as person, just pay attention to that, and here it is just person. So again if I go to the see, I'm passing persons, and our above array is also $persons. So this is all about this video, and the next video we'll learn about the databases. Thank you very much.